start this. Yeah, let's make a highlight here, super highlight. So how to make a super spine, not the spine of the kind super rig types of Rigify, not that. The super spine is because it's really very, very cool. So this is my current file that I need to rebuild the spine stuff. So in order to work properly here, I cannot work with this if I don't make a special preparation about the bones that will be involved into all this, because it's complicated, but in the end it will work. You'll see, if we know the steps, it's actually, it can be theoretized correctly. Okay, so let's make this into a, yeah, what's it called, this add-on, inbuilt add-on is the selection sets. Yeah, okay, so let's use this. It's free, inbuilt add-on, so selection sets, also good for animation. So let's assign, well, super spine. Okay, so assign all the bones that I'll need. I'll need the also, oh, this one was not, okay. Select, let's hide everything here. Okay, I want also the, I'm also using bone manager add-on. Okay, let's assign the master head there. Then let's get, what else for the spine is all that. Yeah, I think that's, oh, there's some mechanisms, right? Well, those are, okay, we don't want this accidental hair stuff, so remove this. Okay, we want this thing. Sorry folks, let's yes, so apparently that's all. If there's something missing, then we're gonna, okay, so the first thing to do is I'm gonna destroy these bones, because those are tip bones. They would be not even twig bones, but they are the handles of the red deformed bones. They are the deformed rig of the spine. And actually, let's also do this hiding on edit mode as well. So now pose mode looks like that. All right, so these handles are not that useful here. We see that there's a little problem here, but this is just something that I remember. Okay, snap, include non-edited. No, don't want that. So just snap these to here at once, right? Some mistake in the, so what's happening is I need to explain. These are the control bones of the spine. They are they are not master bones, but they are control bones, and we control these with auto I key. The auto I key option, changing the I key length chain, auto I key chain, with scrolling the middle mouse button, so you can go from just one to more, and we can also rotate if we want, but this is not auto I key. The auto I key is just grabbing, and then we can expand and expand and expand and expand, and you see the more we expand, and we can reduce. So okay, so this rig needs that the control spine, these bones, they are parented, connected between themselves, you see, and they are bendy bones themselves, and they have the segmentation here is not super important, but what matters is that they have not relations. Where's the bendy bones? Here, bendy bones panel. So what happens is that, okay, segments 5, then yeah, we want to expand them here. Let's make this selection. Oh, I don't want that, the head bone, and select that. Let's make them also, I don't want to select this one, okay, but I want to select this one here. So here we maybe want to this will be better with, okay, hold out. Let's make this bigger just for now, because we're gonna make something different. So I have either the possibility to delete these bones, or I think it's easier to delete them, yeah. Then reusing them, even though there'll be some annoying things. It's the mechanism spine, yeah. So they were the targets for the handles of the, yeah, let's delete all that. This is the old setup. So here what we need to do, you see that, ignore this tangent here, I'm gonna reparent the bendy bones, the red ones, so they'll have the same parenting type of the control bones. It will be parented connected because they can. This will simplify the handle setup, because we couldn't reuse the parent connected in order to get the handle targets from the children and the child and from the parent. The last one, there's some question what to do about it, but usually, yeah, it will have the same parent of, well, here I think this depends, so I'm gonna, for now, I'm just gonna parent offset here, so it's still free to move. And now for these bendy bones, we gonna shift G color, here we, yeah, let's hide that. Of course I don't want, okay, so I'm gonna do something here, so I don't want to pick this, actually just these ones. These are the middle ones, so all we need to do here is set everything to automatic, and so now they don't have, okay, all set. The last one, it starts with tangent or absolute. Well, here let's reuse the selection set. Actually there's another way to do this. Pose, show hide, where's the bone settings? There's something about super spine. I know there's something about here. Names, no, show hide, reveal. Okay, never mind, I can't find it. Oh, it's select. Okay. There. This is the add-on. So Shift Alt W. Okay, this is, maybe it's default. Okay, so this is the, yeah, so all right. Okay, so sorry folks, let's go here and now continue to this. So I lost what I was doing, so we want here to have the tangent. Yeah, so this case is an absolute case not a tangent case, because the head of the bendy bone, its base, right, its root, so let's use absolute and target this for now, just for now, here, so it adapts. Relative, I don't know how to use. Automatic is for parented connected, and tangent is when the head of the bendy bone and its start handle meet. Yeah, in this case it's the tail of it is here. Okay, so they meet on the usual joint for normal regular bones, right? So here we don't want absolute. This is the end handle, so it's the top, right? So it's connect there. For this one, we're gonna keep as it is, but it lost the, so start as automatic, so start from the bottom, it parented connected, right? Then here we use the head bone as a target instead of the handle that was there, which was just mimicking the forms of the head. Okay, and so now let's save here, and there are more things to do. So now we're gonna create the control bones. The not control bones, they would be like sort of tweak, yeah, they would be equivalent of tweak bones. So I'm gonna do Shift D this one. A good thing. Let's call tweak spine 01. Yeah, like that. I don't want these to be bendy bones, and this is good. They are intermediary, and they don't need all of that. Yeah, let's take this off, doesn't matter. Then what we need here, its parent will be now I don't remember. I think the parent, okay, so this will not be a connected chain, so this will be as if I were doing a regular rig, but inside my master rig of the control. So first thing here, let's get these things into this twig bone. What twig bone I need here? Maybe that or this, I don't know. Let's use this one. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is to, I would like perhaps to extrude this, so let's get it here, and L this one, Shift H. So this is bad because I cannot only get the, I don't know, this is a limitation. We cannot just get the, alright, so gonna get, this is annoying. So we gotta extrude here, then pick X-ray, alright, put the target there, set it here. Let's look at the axis just in case. Alright, it seems to be following. Then let's get this alright, then let's do that. Extrude this again. Match that. Hide this one, so start to get in this hub region. What's happening here? Oh, it is targeting the, alright, let's get this one, then extrude again and move this to there. Alright, and last one, Shift S3 is cursor to active, right? Now hide this and this, right? Then extrude again and Shift H there. There we go. And the, well, alright, so apparently the alignment is wrong, but we can solve this by just getting back our Shift Alt W on pose mode, Shift Alt W super spine, right? And now we add this to the super spine, right? So where's the selection set? It's here, assign. We're going to go in edit mode. Okay, need this selection, Shift H, right? Then let's align here, just making sure this is correct. Align here, align here, align here. Apparently there was some imperfections. The bendy bones also, they get some imperfections, unfortunately, on the rolls. Yeah, what is that? Alright, so some problem here. Alright, let's go back. And so here, because I've deleted the targets, right? So for now we don't need this. Well, keep the head. Now let's hide everything here. Or yeah, now let's L. No, it's by color. Sorry, folks. Here, alright. So now what I'm gonna do is that these bendy bones, they are parented connected, right? Let's make sure this is the case. Alright, we cannot be sure because they could have bone constraints, but we are on edit mode, so we are sure. Yeah, I thought we are in pose mode. Okay, so now these don't need this parented connected. Now these will have the parenting. Let's do this again. What happened that... Okay, hide everything and hide, select. Okay, it's not assigning for some reason, strangely. All right, now it worked. Okay, so let's get now so now I'm gonna separate gonna separate this instead of mimicking the control spine. They will be parent one by one, so they will be sort of floating control bones. But there is a trick I've got from this from a Pierrick tutorial on YouTube, where he was trying to dismantle an arm rig to make some joint pinning, a very complicated thing, and he was using a technique that it's very, very interesting. Actually, I'm using the same technique in some for my own FK simultaneous IK FK thing, but this is for limbs, but this is another story. Here we're not doing that right now. We are doing the spine, but I remember this technique. So what we're gonna do is that now you see that this, okay, this don't control anything, but it is meant to control the bendy bones. So let's see these targets first. Lost the target because this was the tangent, so let's fix those stretch 2 bone constraints first, right? Because it's simple. Let's just target here and reset. This we gonna target, lost the target, so we're gonna target this one, the tweak bones, and reset. Here, what would be the target? The deform. I think it will be more sensical this maybe, because they are targeting control bones, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter here for the head. It's the same bone. I don't know what is clean. Is that I don't have a intermediary tweak bone for the head, so maybe this will be useful. I'm not sure. So this one, tweak spine 05. This is correct. Now this is the 04. Gonna get here, reset. Now this, yeah, it's tedious, but it is worse than tedious is not working or not working in a smoothly, right? Alright, so this target seems to be okay. That's done. So now on pose mode, those tweaks, they are already pushing the bendy bones because of the bone constraint. But all of the and this and the control here, they are moving this not chain, but this not a tweak chain, but it's moving those bones. Even though they are squarey, this won't affect the deforms, because the deforms in principle they come from the bendy bones, and the bendy bones have their segments on their own, and they will fix their handle targets now. So because I deleted the tips, the handles bones, we've made these will be like the new handles, but now they occupy a positioning which is much better for rigging than what I had before. It's much more intuitive this way, I think. and it works. So I failed to make it work before, so this it seems to be better. It's much simpler also, I think. All right, it's cleaner apparently. So here we get the okay, the absolute end handle is the def bone. Okay, this cannot be automatic, so the start handle here should be here. I have a reference. I'll need a reference. I'm not sure if it will be this or it will be this. I think it could be any of them, but let's check here. Just what this is the spine testing. Okay, this is the, so what is the start? Okay, for this one, for example, the neck one, no, not this, but we got the bendy bone settings, start handle automatic. Oh, it's automatic, of course, because what I'm talking about, it's automatic, right? And then absolute was the def head. All right, and the target was the, I used the def head too. Okay, maybe that will be better. So let's, so I was wrong, folks. This is just this is not more tweak. So this I was confused because before these bones have handles and targets. They were, no, they were the targets actually. So never mind. So it was just, I was confused. So here def head, and the on pose mode this will be, let's just use the same, right? That will be more more precise, right? Structurally more precise apparently. So here I'll ignore these little tweaks here that happens. Then from edit mode to pose mode, and so here we are nearly done. Yeah, the setup here is but now I can do this. Oh, this one also. So let's now use the stretch to bone. Yeah, so sorry folks, I haven't completed the explanation, so I'm gonna use this as a stretch to, yeah, stretch to bone constraint. So as if it was a bendy bone, but it's not. So basically now if I push this bone, pull this bone from its base, right, location, you see it is moving the bendy bones, the deformed bendy bones. So I really like tweak bones on Rigify add-on, right, Rigify generated rigs, but sort of, maybe not exactly like that, but yeah, if it's not, it remembers it very well. I don't use Rigify, so I'm not totally sure if that is if how it is done there, those tweak bones, but it's sure it probably is equivalent. In the end it will more or less the same thing. So here okay, this is not important. What I need to do is that, okay, if I pick any other bone here of these tweak bones, you see that I already start to get this effect there, but the bone itself is not following, right? So I need to change this. Actually their parenting is to the control spine, yeah, the blue bones indeed. So as I did, right, they are not parented to the previous one. No, that could be done, but no, that couldn't be done if you wanted the stretch to bone constraint. Okay, so let's go back here, and now we're gonna get this and this other tweak, and gonna go a stretch to, and now we're gonna get this stretch to, and this and this and stretch to. So this is a hold shift and alt and left mouse button click to select, and then you need to, then you can get the do this. All right, and so see them and add, right, at the same time. So here, now that I get this set up, I can really tweak this, and you see that the stretching doesn't displace them from their base or from their cap. So this is nearly the posing here of the head is just not working because I'm not on auto IK apparently. No, I am. So where's the chain length? Okay, here. All right, so here we can, oops, we can get okay, we're nearly done here. The last one, however, has a little problem. First, it's not moving the bendy bone, so it's not working. So to solve that, okay, this is working, but not the last one. So the bendy bone is not following. So probably here I'll have to do it differently. I don't know if it will be the handle. Could do this in different ways. I think what I've done here is that I use for the start handle not this one. So we'll see what I did here. So that will be mechanism spine base. Okay, the mechanism spine base is this, so on tangent, and that works. All right, so basically this is a special case, very special, because it is using a bone that is exactly on its that occupies its same positioning, right? But it's not a bendy bone. So it's like if the handle was copying the bendy bone's positioning, and then we just do this on change the target, but now instead of absolute we need the tangent, because we want, because they are matching the heads and not, yeah, so this is tangent, and we don't see any change apparently. Yeah, the bendy bone is here actually. Alright, I don't see any difference for now, but maybe it will appear during the deforms, during the transforms actually. So let's try to do something here, and no, is this even working? Twig spine 0 on, okay, so never mind, I don't know, it should. Yeah, I think it should go crazy, but it doesn't. So, and the parent of this bendy bone is here. I've learned a new trick, that we got a different area here for the properties editor, like here, right? But then we can use this toggle pin thing. So I just want to look at the, oh yeah, and also I'm not perfect here yet on this, but no, not the menu, but show header. Yeah, I just want the, and here I can also move these relations up, so just for the parenting. Yeah, and then we can zoom in and out. Okay, yeah, maybe this thing. Okay, now the most tricky part, although that was a whole topic on its own. Also, let's make a new collection here for this twig spine, right? So I don't know, a twig spine for now. I'm gonna call them later on something else, but for now, then I pick this, actually Shift G color, Alt M, it's my way to move with this way, and twig spine. All right, then I need to fix now these other things. So this is a bit more complicated. Here I've destroyed the rig slightly, so it's not doing its job entirely, and we have some massive problems here of this connecting the spines, but we gonna I'll see. I've just solved that, right? So should be fresh in my mind. So okay, sometimes Blender goes crazy. Alright, so here the armature. So this will mean that we'll have to restructure something. So I've decided that I don't need this bone. So the structure that I have here, not this, maybe it will be easier if we see here temporarily. So these are the hip left and hip right control bone and a deform bone respective. Yeah, the red deform and the other control. So this is for the auto key thing, and also for there are also helper bones, but we'll see how that will help later. Then this is the master hip. So this is the chain pointing down. So you see there's parenting offset, but this parenting offset is not really helping me. The chain starts here, the auto key chain, and this should be parented connected. Yeah, the controls to this actually to this, but this is not a good connection on the new rig. So I'm going to go back on actually on B bone. I'm going to, so the rest of the spine all goes up. So I'm gonna simplify this rig. I still need this one because it's the handle for the master chain here, the control chain, and it is going up. So to simplify everything, because this bone, you see the parenting connection, right? So instead of deleting it, alternatively, because its positioning is already of interest, I'm just gonna delete this one, the master hip. I'll pick its name. I will let's change here for now. And this, if I delete it, nothing really important will happen because the parenting will compensate reparenting to the next and so forth. So here I just want to check if there's any bone constraint or anything that it's probably being used as a target, but I don't know for what or for which bone. So maybe not, right? So let's just delete this once. So this is now the new one. We can even already give it a, so this I'm gonna delete for now. Reset all this. I don't want this stuff here. And so you can give this one, this torso widget, and take off this for now. Reset here 90 degrees I think, and then move it down like that. Okay, and maybe augment this a little. Okay, but we don't want to be looking at it right now in this way. So this is the hip swing, but it is locked because of the parenting, because it is now parented connected, I guess. No, it is not. So this is something weird. I don't know what's happening, that because it is the parent. So I'm gonna clear parent. So now we can move it. and now I'm gonna reparent it to the master, to this bone here. But I'm gonna rematch the positionings. So basically, if I had the, I'm gonna respect the deformed bones here, although I can change this later, because I don't like how these hip bones, they will appear. They'll be too low, but that's fine. So because this is the pointing down, this bone, see, no, you can't see it here. So I'm going to place it exactly there and align it. No, I cannot align it, although yes, I can. This will make some destruction, but that's okay. The important thing is that it moves the other bones there, right to the center. They are parented, connected, and now I'm gonna parent this one to this master torso, which is also the parent of this bone. Right, which controls that. So this controls spine down, this controls spine down, and this up, and this is the torso. And then there's a center of gravity bone, which is the parent of that torso bone. So here I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna lose the parenting unless I'm able to align inversely. I don't, oh, I know how to do this. Okay, little trick here, folks. Shift D, Alt F, align this with this. Yes, so you see, this just repositioned, right? Yeah, we got some displacement there. I don't know exactly why. So maybe let's do some, to avoid this thing, let's just disconnect parent. You see, connected parent is dangerous. Align here. Sometimes it behaves strangely. And then now this bone is pointing downwards. Was that the correct thing that I wanted? Well, now we can delete this one. Probably I'll lose this anyways. This so I'm gonna disorientation. So I'm gonna now parent this again. Parented. No, it's the bones themselves. Parented, connected to. Really? I've lost the... Okay, so this happens arbitrarily. Ah, this is very dangerous. So you see the problem of parenting connect. So, okay, I see now, finally I discovered this is what happened. This is what happened to my head rig of this character. Okay, so first, yeah, the tail, right? Yeah. Right, we'll have some challenge here. Okay, first this and hide, then get only now. Yeah, let's get these ones and move them to that spot. These are their heads, right? And now we can parent connected without displacement. Oh, of course, the wrong bone here. This one. Hope that, yes, now that works finally. Really? Yes, so that works. So that was the problem. Never parent connected if the bones are not matching their joints in the parenting relation. That will destroy the rig. Very, very dangerous. F key diff, yeah, it will transform on edit mode in an F key way. Really critical. Destroy every pose, every positioning. Okay, so now we are nearly completed with that, but we see that these deformed bones, they didn't go in the right place. So I'm gonna do this here. Here probably I just need to realign, right? No, it's not a question of alignment, just bring them to, yeah, just bring these joints to there. Just in case we are using this, so they are symmetrized, so this should realign in any case. All right, now again, let's go in pose mode and let's go here, support spine. All right, and here also. Okay, we are nearly complete with that. What needs now to be done? Yeah, the this is edit mode, right? So this is still not working, and I suspect this is a very strange behavior. Maybe this is a bug, folks. So what I found out that works is that yeah, first all right, so sorry folks, okay, we need to include this, maybe because I've changed the name of this bone, it was lost. All right, so let's do this. All right, so this bone refuses to move freely, but it is not parented connect, so let's try. Oh yeah, you see, don't do that. All right, yes, this is, its tail is, so it's still pointing down, and but yeah, it doesn't have bone constraint, it's just, so let's try something. Clear parent, let's parent keep offset. Okay, so is this an auto? Oh, this is the auto equating. Okay, so this is why probably I've decided to make a new bone before, but it doesn't need to be that way, because if I just pick now, let's say that I want this joint here, and I pick this bone, I'll call it master hips, whatever, and pull its head right to that position, so it will be like a pivot point, like that, but I cannot move it, so this is bad. And I can, because this is auto key option, I can even pick individually or reduce the chain length, so just here, or pick from the thigh, but this will be, or from the foot, whatever, but anyways, so we can, so here's the last, this bone is the last one, so you see I can control the hip from the left hip, or even the leg or the foot, whatever, if I want. So and individually, right, as usually the riggers do, they are supposed to do. But this is not over. I can, if I'm not satisfied, I had some problem with this. Okay, the deform rig is not working here, so I'm gonna save. I need reference here. So apparently it's not the bendy bones that needs to catch now. Now we're gonna use the tweak bones with some, you see, copy transforms to the control spine down, which is this one, right? So the master hip, right? Which here I didn't complete the naming, but this is a test, so the successful test, right? So here maybe this could be done with parenting. Actually, what is this parented to? Control spine. Okay, as usual. So and it's not a bendy bone, so it doesn't need handle, so it's just a copy transforms in a very specific way. Oh yes, very specific, because this bone is pointing up, but it will use the custom space of the So it's a pivot point thing of the hip bone, which is pointing down. So this can be very, very harsh to do with other setups, with bendy bone handles and all that. This is why it was super confusing. And so this way now I have a better solution. Let's get back the tweak here. So here will be this and the tweak spine one. Then we're gonna add a copy transforms before the stretch, because the copy transform affect the, okay, ignore this, it's just because of the settings. The copy transform affect the heads, and the stretch, some other bone constraints like the stretch to bone constraint affect the tails. So so the head first, the tail later. So let's just see. Yeah, so nothing special here. Yeah, super special actually, just seeing. So here we need to get this mix before original. No workspace, no post space. We want here it could be this or this, maybe local parent. It doesn't need check and not. Then here the custom space, the owner. So the bone itself, the owner of the bone constraint, will inherit the master hips as a target reference. So it will use the axis of this bone. And so here on pose mode, you see that it is doing the inverse, and this is because we haven't completed yet the setup. Instead of local, we got local space, and I think that is it before original. No, it is moving correctly. It's just the bendy bone that is, yeah, this was necessary, all right, but it's not sufficient. So this is a tweak. This is working, the master hip is working at tweak bone, which is not ideal, but I don't think I can transform the spine because of the F key thing. It will be, if I move that along with this will cause huge problems. Yeah, this will displace everything. So I'm really tweaking here. So this is the way I found to have this working. So now we need to have this bendy bone to do something about its handle. So the solution here would be to, yeah, how I got this bendy bone working on the other file. So see, this is not super, okay, no bone constraint, parent to the mechanism. Okay, this is, although it's not a mechanism, it's parent to the tweak spine 01 on tangent in this case, and here would be on tangent. All right, that is fine, but something I'm missing. When I do this, the bendy bone should follow. Why the bendy bone doesn't follow? Start handle, all right. So probably is maybe something about the parenting. So, and this copy transforms, all right. This is parent to the master torso. This is parent to the control spine. All right. All right. So apparently I'm missing something crucial, but we'll find out. Anyways, so the bendy bone is not following the it's parented to the, oh, it's parented to the wrong bone. Okay, I see now. Accidentally parent to the, okay, this parent to the, wait, fixed spine would be that. This is strange. mechanism, but yeah, that's it. Parent to its own, which is not how the rest is a chain, parented connected. Okay, so parent keep offset in this case because they are both pointing up. Now yes, all right. So now this bone, it's still locked, and this is a mystery, but it's doing the swaying of the hips, and I can change the pivot point by just maybe changing the, so this is a good pivot point, but it can be improved. On the other rig, I've placed it there, so it's strange, but it also works. Oh, it is locked indeed. Alright, so here too it's locked. It's just unlocks when I turn off the, and then we can have other motion, right? This locking is not so good. It's easy to solve, but maybe that's why we would want another bone then. Yeah, maybe. So in that case, this has a parented connected, right? And what I can do is make perhaps a duplicate of this bone. Then I parent it to. Oh yes, the parenting won't do nothing. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this won't do nothing. Is the behavior of auto I key, folks. So it's no. Okay, the chain. Okay, of course. Yes, it is a behavior auto I key. The question is that now I have the same joint, but this bone is free to move. So I don't know, maybe this is relevant, so we have this external option. And here I don't need auto I key to, it's indifferent because this is a floating bone in terms of parenting connections. It is disconnected, so it's not part of any sort of I key chain. So being alone, it is free. This one is not alone because it is connected already to parented connected to these ones. So here I really don't know what to do about this so this will be like the control hips, I don't know, and this will be the master hips, which is not very clear how it should be used, and it's not really necessary, right? Because as I explained, we could rig it differently. So that I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, this is they will need some sort of extra, yeah, both of them will need some sort of yeah. So why do you have this? Why didn't you copy this this stuff, this widget, so to be copy to selected, right? Yeah, copy auto selected. And alright, never mind, I don't know why it is doing this inversion here. It's all the same. Alright, so anyways, let's do a negative 90 then. And so this is the, oh, this is a twig spine. Of course I picked the wrong bone, folks. This is the wrong bone. Oh no, I've messed up. Oh no, it's just have a twig spine and this. Alright, torso. Let's do it again. So copy, all selected, copy, all selected, copy, all select. Okay, now this is good. Let's maybe just reduce this. Yeah, this is very crude. And maybe even more. And oh, I'm doing the inverse, right? It's always, sorry folks. Control hips, so it lags when I hold shift. Okay, so not using shift here anymore. Then maybe move it down a little more or up. Now here, and then what we can do here is augment this value to 2 and change the color, of course. So this shouldn't, yeah, this have this mechanism thing. No, let's change this to some, no, control is blue, right? So let's use this, and this one would be a master. I don't know which color here. This, usually this yellow. The other rigs use this. All right, so this is blue, it matches. So this is how we achieve the crazy super spine rig. And if we look now at all the bones, then we can see that that I was talking about, we can also move the, see there, and we can pick from this one only, or just one, yeah, just one, or this is the maximum it goes, because oh, there's some change of the, strange, I didn't see that coming. The bendy bones are rotating in auto I key fashion, or is it just some, this can be pretty bad, yeah, those, or is just some rogue waves. Okay, so these things, of course, they can happen. I'm still seeing how to solve them, but in principle this is the simple thing. And this, if we want to make more, and we can still use these tweaks if we want, but this is not super relevant, because we already have a bendy bone spine that just using this we can already make those tweakings with this. So this is like just super extra things that are there, just, I don't know, they are more for the tweaking of the hip joint there. Alright, and here probably I can expand, move this up, right? So let's do this, and maybe that will be slightly better. We could place anywhere in the middle too, but so here, yeah, so just these ones, let's snap there, the 3D cursor, then pick those two, and then pick this, move there. The orientation now, it doesn't matter, right, because, and now let's see, yeah, this Now maybe this is a little better, right? We changed the pivot point, and this one, I'm not sure if maybe this one got a little worse because of this thing. Not sure. Yeah, maybe this is doing a poorer job, but this one is doing fine, so that is more important. Maybe I could have this one doing differently, like shift no, let's change here to normal, pick this and GY. I don't know if this would do any difference. Maybe this makes more sense. It feels better, but maybe it's an illusion, I don't know. And then for this one, we just move this down, and maybe for both of them, hold Alt, let's move down. Alright, that's it folks. Long highlight, but that is the super spine.